my loves, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Tiana and hello. So today I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial on the Lemonade Craze palette from Maybelline. It has super pretty colors and I think it's perfect for summertime, especially right now. The name of the palette is perfect to go with the colors and the name of the colors as well. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. Before I get to it, I want to mention a non-beauty favorite of mine. I purchased this at Walmart, and for those of you who don't know, my favorite drink from Starbucks is the chai tea iced with non-fat milk, and I actually got hooked on it because of my all-time favorite beauty guru, Nicole Guerrero, and I actually add cinnamon. So this is a great affordable dupe for it. It was, I believe, $3 something at my local Walmart, and it's really delicious. It has no preservatives, no artificial colors or flavors, and it is gluten-free. So I will put the link down below if you want to go ahead and try this out. Even if you've never tried a chai before, I think that's really good to try because it's not too sweet and it's not too dull either. So go check it out. Let me pour some in my cup. It's Hello Kitty. I think it tastes like eggnog. Maybe that's why I like it so much, but oh, it's so good. So I did do my brows off camera. I'm gonna go in with the Wet n Wild Photofocus Matte Primer, and I'm just going to put that all over my face. I'm just going to get a little bit more for my forehead. So I'm going to be taking this No Name eyeshadow brush and I'm going to build my crease with basic transition shades. The first shade I'm going to go in with is this shade right here, and that is called Sunnies. And I'm just going to start building my crease like normal. Then with my Morphe R33, I'm going to be taking this color right here, which is Main Squeeze, and I'm going to apply that to my brow bone. I'm going to add a little tiny bit of strawberry lemonade. Taking the same No Name brush, I'm going to be picking up Berry Ice and adding that onto my crease as well. I forgot to put lip balm on. Taking a Wet n Wild, I believe this is a crease brush. I don't know what brush it is, but I will put the link below. It is by far my favorite crease brush, eyeshadow brush, fluffy brush, whatever you want to call it, for drugstore brands. I have 3 of these actually, and they are 99 cents on the website. I only have bought them on the website because every time I go into my Walgreens or local CVS, I cannot find these whatsoever. But I'm going to be taking this brush and picking up the color Coral Punch, and I'm going to continue building my crease. And I would much rather pick up a small amount to start off rather than getting too much. I'm going to start dragging the color to my outer lid and inner lid. I'm just gonna spray my brush with a little bit of Fix Plus and tap my eyelid first and dip back into the Coral Punch and start to build. Next, I'm going to be picking up my Morphe E17 brush, and I'm going to be picking up the color Ice Pop, which is that real pretty hot pink, but it's still not as bright. It's just perfect. I'm going to be picking up a good amount. And I'm going to be putting that into my upper crease. I'm just going to stick to rainbow motions for right now. Don't be afraid to pick up a lot of product. I want this particular pink to be the most color, well, the color that stands out the most. So that's why I'm not afraid to pick up a lot of product. I love pink as it is. That's my favorite color. So I do want to make this pop a lot. So if you see how I'm just sticking to windshield wiper motions, and I'm slowly dragging that into the outer and inner lid. Going back in with that Wet n Wild fluffy brush, I'm gonna pick up Coral Punch again and just lightly go over the top with blending motions. Going back in with my E17 and Coral Punch. I'm gonna reapply that color like normal. And I'm just dragging it down lightly to my inner and outer lid. I am going to be taking my Morphe E28 brush and just lightly spraying that with some Fix Plus. And I'm going to go over the pink. I'm going to be going back in with Ice Pop. Just to intensify the pink. This Morphe E23 has no product on it. Next, I'm gonna take this Wet n Wild Photofocus Concealer. I purchased this a while back and I have not used it yet, so hopefully it works. This is in the color Light Ivory. And all I'm going to do is put a tad bit on the back of my hand. And I'm gonna get this Wet n Wild brush and I'm just going to put that onto my eyelid, just in the center. I'm not gonna put a lot, I'm just gonna put a little bit. And I'm actually going to pick up a small flat shader brush from Cleof Cosmetics. First, I'm gonna go in with where is it? Citrus, which is this color right here. And then I'm going to put Lemonade Craze. I'm gonna use a combination of both, but I'm just going to go like this, and like this, and like this, and like this. And I don't normally double dip into colors. That's actually a huge pet peeve of mine, but this particular palette I don't mind because I love the way those two look together. So yeah. I'm gonna go back in with my Morphe E28 and pick up Ice Pop again and just touch up the outer and inner lid where there was any takeaway from me adding the halo colors. So for right now, I'm actually done with the top portion of my eyes, and I will go on to the lower lash line once I have my foundation and everything on. So I'm gonna put on my lashes real quick and I'll be right back. So while I'm opening my EcoTools sponge, I will tell you all what lashes I'm wearing. I'll link her Instagram below. It is Hello Beautiful EPTX, and her name is Ashley. And these, I do not have the style name. I'm sure I can ask her. I actually received these in a goodie bag when I went to one of the makeup classes at Bomb Beauty Products, which is a local beauty store, the best beauty store in El Paso, hands down. It is the cutest, and majority of everything in there is pink, which is my favorite color. Yeah, I will link her Instagram below. I absolutely love this style, and whichever style it is, but we'll just go with it. So with the Morphe RG6 and the Wet n Wild Mega Cushion Foundation, it has SPF 15 in it. This is in the color Light Ivory. It does come with this little weird sponge, but I'm not gonna use it. I'm just going to open it and I'm just going to dab into it to pick up the product, and I'm just going to start. It smells really good. This is my first time using it. I bought this, like, I swear, a couple of months ago, and I have not used it. I'll tell you, no, I have way too many foundations because I buy things and I just don't use them. I put them in my makeup drawer and they stay there. My lovely breakout right there. Hello. Going in again with Wet n Wild Photofocus Concealer in the color Light Ivory. I'm just going to apply this. I believe this was the lightest color that they had, or there might have been one that was right above it, but that one, I could already tell that it looked way too white. Next, with my Morphe R1 and my favorite Coty Airspun powder, I'm just going to apply that onto my T-zone per usual. I'm gonna bake a little bit underneath my eyes. Next with my, I don't know what I was gonna say, but my Wet n Wild angled contour brush, and I don't even know if this is an angled contour brush. It might be a blush brush, it might be a contour brush, it might just be an angled blush brush, but I use it for my bronzer, for my contour. I'm gonna be taking the Wet n Wild contouring palette in the shade Dulce de Leche, and I'm just going to lightly do my contour. So I just lightly am going to buff that out. So I have two blush options here. The first one is the Wet n Wild ombre blush. This is in the color the Princess Daiquiri, and that's what it looks like, which is super pretty. I really like this because it's not too much. It still has, you know, a pretty pink, what a blush should be, but just the way my skin and my cheeks get naturally when I blush, I do get red. So I actually really like this just because it's very subtle. The second blush that I have is the Color Icon blush in the color Mellow Wine, and it just looks like this. I actually have not opened this, but since I am going to keep the eyes what is the main attraction, then I think I'm going to stick with the Princess Daiquiri, and I'm just going to be using a Morphe E34 brush. And I just pucker my chipmunk cheeks like normal and buff that up on my cheeks and onto my cheekbone. Just gonna get a little bit more. Before I go on to highlight, I'm going to finish my lower lash line. I'm going to be taking Ice Pop with a no-name angled eyeshadow brush. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to apply that to the lower lash line. Then on top of that, I'm going to take Strawberry Lemonade and just add that to the middle of my lower lash line. I wanted to mirror the yellow, but since I wanted this look to be more pink, that's why I'm mirroring the look similar, but not with the yellow. So what I did on my inner tear duct, I picked up the color, I picked up the color Main Squeeze. Just with any brush will do. This one's the Morphe R42 brush, and I just added that color on my inner tear duct. With a large stippling brush, I'm just going to dust off the bake that I put on earlier, and then I'm gonna go on to highlight. I'm gonna be using the Morphe R12, which is just a fan brush, and I'm gonna be using this Wet n Wild Illuminating palette. This is in the color Catwalk Pink. I have not opened it. I didn't want to open it, to be honest, but it's super pretty, and of course I do want to use it. And so all I'm gonna do is just brush down like that. And start applying that to my face. Oh my gosh. It's so pretty. I'm gonna add a little bit to my nose. A little bit to my Cupid's bow, a little bit to my forehead. With that same stippling brush, I'm just going to lightly blend everything out. Last but not least, we're going on to lipstick. The color I'm going to be using is from Wet n Wild, and it is called Smooth Mauves. And it just looks like this. It's a pretty pinkish mauve, just to match with the eyes. I'm just going to line my lips like normal. Okay, my love, so this is the final look for the video. I really like the way it turned out. It is simple, but yet you can wear it, you know, just with a sundress, a pretty, you know, off the shoulder top, jeans, wedges, you know, whatever you want to pair it with. I think it's super cute right now for summer, and it's still neutral where you can either wear it during the day or at night, either or. You can switch it up. You don't have to do this pink lip. You can do it with a nude lip or whichever lip you prefer. I really love the way it turned out. I hope you all enjoyed it too. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and all of that good stuff. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye.